while syntax is a loop based on an expression. A loop is how you refer to a section of the script that you repeat several times. You might want to loop a given number of times, or you might wish to repeat a section of the script, as long as a certain condition is true or false. The following loop statements are available in Autoit. While all the statements perform similar functions, they are slightly different, and one will usually be more appropriate than another for a given situation. A loop with little or no interior code will use CPU cycles very rapidly, and in the worst case, could cause overheating. A sleep of 10 within the loop is sufficient to prevent this. Notice that this is not required if the code within the loop contains a blocking function, for example, messagebox or GUI get message. Syntax start with while, followed by the expression. The expression cannot be empty but can be just as true or false, 1 or 0, empty string or string. Just like what I mentioned in my variable declaration videos about declaring a variable without a value. Thus, it can make an infinite loop if used a non-zero, or any string because they are recognized as true. While is most commonly used to prevent Autoit script from finishing or ending its runtime, it keeps on performing the task or script written by the user. Autoit has straightforward rules to read a script starting from 0 toward the end of lines. This is manipulated by the user to jump from one line to another, preventing it to reach its exit until it is said so. To exit a while, make the expression false, use exit loop, or terminate the script by using exit. Other than that, if the while is within a function, by using return, even within the while statement, a function can still recognize it and perform the return command or exit to its function. On the other hand, only statements are allowed inside while. Therefore function is not included. Okay, in the first example, expression is a comparison of a value and a 10. In the statements, it manipulates the value, so that it can end the while loop. Notice, the variable act as global in this case. This example is most suited to for loop in terms of compressing the line script and being easy to read. As you can see here, just in one line you already have the declaration, expression, and statements. This presentation shows that while can do the same. In the second sample, the variable is declared locally together with the while loop. This gets the current position of the mouse and shows it using a tooltip. As for the blocking function, we provide sleep of 50 milliseconds. Also, it includes hotkey set to terminate or end the script, because as you notice, our while has an endless loop. Conclusion. We can use or consider while as the main cycle of the script, because widely used as the main cycle and easy to identify. Thank you for watching.